All right, we're on part 2, Indian River Tomahawk Trail A Loop. Again, just for a quick refresher, the trail starts at South Straits Highway and White Road, where you see the P on here. This is basically a Michigan DNR state map. We're riding the red trail. This portion of the video should be somewhere where my cursor is here in through here. So in this general section, probably all through here, where it's really wiggly. And then it ends somewhere over here. We bypass, jump back to the main trail and go. We do not get this section in this video, so this is part 2, Indian River Tomahawk Trail A Loop. Did sustain an injury. Someone in the group hurt their thumb, so we jumped on the route and headed back to the parking lot. Thanks for tuning in. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Here we go. Here we go. So these were technical, guys, so I think it's going to get a lot easier now. There's a lot of stretches like that in Indian River, so it's not that uncommon to be just cruising along on a 50-inch or less, man, and you're feeling good about yourself, life's good, and all of a sudden, it gets technical. So if you like technical riding, there are some spots here you will love. If you don't, then it wouldn't be the trails for you. Or you learn where those technical spots are, and what you can do is jump on and off the trail, so you're not always on those. You can jump off onto an ORV trail or something like that, and then bounce back on it afterwards. We've actually done that earlier in the video when we jumped on the ORV route. Down tree, you can tell it's been down for a bit. The trail just it's evolved around it. Expecting to be running into Chris here soon. I see some fresh tracks. Look at that woods. Oh, is that beautiful. Oh, is that beautiful. Beautiful woods. You go through a very technical section and then just get into this trail that just to die for. It is really crazy, really hard 1 minute and just easy and a little more open and not just, you look at this, come on. You knew you are going to drop if you're not careful. There's Chris, look at that hill. We're going up, we're going up, we're going up. Come on, baby. Nothing like it, nothing like it. Hell yeah, woo, that's steep too, come on. Love it. Yeah, those are awesome. Now right into a pine forest. I mean, that is, so Tina's not out with us today. She's back at base camp, so she is here. She's hanging out with Stacy and Jen. They stay back, and Tina would have loved that. Absolutely loved that. So I'll have to get her out here on that. She'd have loved that part. You'll notice when you're riding too, not only do the trails get, technical, easy, open, different, it's the different types of woods you're in. Like every other minute, you're in a thick oak forest 1 minute, to a pine the next, to something that's been recently logged, and then you're in an open field, then you're going by a river, then you're going in a real technical spot. Here the trees are all a lot smaller, so this was probably logged in the last few years. But these trails right here are excellent. Oh my God, they're excellent. If you like technical riding, you're not going to like it a whole heck of a lot. I'm loving it. This trail cut here is really nice. Considering, how many trees are down and stuff gets overgrown, it's pretty well maintained. It is not overly whooped out. They're a little tight. There is some drop-off. you get too close to the edge of some of these trails, not here, but in other spots. I mean, there's you know, anywhere from a 5 to 20 foot drop off right there. So you want to be careful in some spots. Don't take a corner you don't know going too fast or something. Take it slow till you know the trails and you know the limits of what you can do. Again, I'm on a Polaris 570. I think it's a 2020, and it's handling the trails exceptionally well. I'm comparing it to the Suzuki 750 and the Polaris 1000. And this is a great trail machine. If you're going to be trail riding, and if you're not at, you know, a big mudder or really needing all that power, this 570 is plenty. Still got a lot of power. Been nice with the hills. But still fun. That's tight. Going uphill. A good size hill, a lot of fun to go up. I tried to get Chris riding up it a little bit. You never want to be too close to the rider in front of you. You want time to react. First of all, if they stop, bug just went down my throat. Secondly, you want time to react if there's an obstacle that they see and wait ahead of time and they handle, and you didn't take the time so you could see it and handle it right. Sometimes the person in front of you takes the right line the way you want to go up, sometimes they don't. So you want to hang back just enough so you can make that decision, but it's nice to be able to see the way they went as well. So you want to make sure you're always in a position to stop if they suddenly stop. And this is technical. We're in the technical spot again. So we just went up an easy hill, but now we're going right back down in a kind of a technical spot. And I want to note, I'm on a Polaris 570, and this is true of almost every machine I've been on. They're all a little different in how they react as far as the engine braking. I'm going down a fairly steep hill. Film doesn't normally show it, but I'll tell you, the engine brake, I didn't touch the brakes once. So if you're newer to riding, there's a couple things I definitely suggest. One is you're going to want power steering, and the other is, you know, engine braking. So these are things you don't think would be much. I personally think if you're not a big, you know, speeding person, a 570 is great. You can get away with a 450 on it being a trail rider without too much problem. I would say then you just get the, if you can, get the power steering and Make sure you get the engine braking. Those two things are really nice to have. Huh, what do we do here? Hey, he went around this way. So you're gonna see these down trees. I did not see which way he went, so I'm just now telling everybody else, kind of pay attention to the way they went. And here I am, you know, not doing it. There's Chris. Probably stop, brake, use the bathroom, you know, that kind of thing. All right, we're getting ready to head back out. There's Chris getting on. He's running the show today, followed by me. Brandon's following me. Scott and Sarah right there. Here we go.
Take it later.
Here we go. Pretty gnarly trails. They've been good. See here, the trail gets a little uneven. It's nice when you have a really well balanced machine when that happens. That, you know, what I'm saying when I say that is one that's not going to flip, you know, make you feel like it's going to flip from one side to the other. Again, here, right here, the left side way up, you can see my machine is on an angle. This thing's very, very planted feeling, so it just doesn't even at all feel like it's going to flip or nothing. Nice trail, very nice trail. See a stop sign coming up, little hill, trail's a little uneven. This machine is handling that really well, really well. We're just kind of letting the group catch up a little. Take these wider trails back. There's Chris. Now the thing is with these wider trails in the summer days, there's been no rain, they get really dusty. So you gotta kind of hang back a little bit just to make sure you can see. like this camera lens just to keep the dust off it. Now we're on an ORV route in Indian River.
Thanks for coming along on our ATV Quad Squad ride, Indian River, Michigan, in July 2022. If you get a chance, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for coming along.
Here we are, pulling back in. Quad Squad headquarters, Indian River, Michigan. There's everybody at the fire pit. There's Tina, Stacy, and Jennifer. I'm gonna put Jennifer's quad back in the garage. She was nice enough to let me ride. Polaris 570. Awesome machine. Been an awesome ride. Go back out. There's the group coming in. Probably missed them because I pulled into the garage. Yep, there they all are. There's Sarah, Brandon, Scott, and Chris. There we all are. And then we kind of pan around. There's everybody.